I started off with my first mission president being President Olson, and he still actually lives in the mission boundaries right now. And the president of the mission is President Hayes at the moment. And when there was the transitionary period between the two presidents, with President Olson, the mission extended from North Salt Lake to Soda Springs, Idaho, and included Star Valley, Wyoming. It's just a huge boundary. But with the transition of mission presidents and like the forming of new missions here in Utah, there's like 3 missions. So there was, I think it was the St. George, the Provo, and no, it wasn't the St. George, it was the Provo, the Salt Lake, and the Utah mission. They took from those 3 and they formed 5 missions at about the same time that it was a transition between presidents. And so they cut our boundaries. Instead of North Salt Lake, it went up to Roy, around that area. And so from Roy to Soda Springs, Idaho, and Star Valley, Wyoming. And then later on, just recently, they've taken out Star Valley, Wyoming, and they've just got maybe 1 town in Idaho right now. And so the mission boundaries getting smaller, and the missionaries are covering less areas. In the past, with like missionaries covering areas, I know when I came into the mission, my first area I covered a stake. The second area I covered 3 stakes, and that would kind of vary between 1 and 3 stakes throughout my mission. But now the goal is, and I think from what I talked to a couple of missionaries just a little while ago, the goal is to have at least 1 pair of missionaries per stake. And in some stakes, they've got like 2 or 3 pairs of missionaries. And so they're cutting down the area size, and giving the missionaries an opportunity to work with maybe a little bit less coordination, a little bit more missionary work.